Welcome and hello. This is a quick PaperTrail tutorial. PaperTrail is a document management system for Department of Water Resources Construction Branch. This is the main menu here. First you pick a document type, so there's change orders, construction estimates, a few others. And what this program does is allow users to input, edit, and view the log for different document types. And then once you actually click into one of these three options here, you'll be able to choose the job and then everything else. After that, there's some searching tools, grouping tools, and other things. So let me just go ahead and show you a few things. I'm going to click Input for CCO, and I'm only going to fill in the basic data here. So I'm going to say this is the first CCO. I'll call this CCO description. And then I have a few, this is metadata for the file that I'm required to upload. So here is expecting a number, but I'll just type in some word and say submit. And it says, oops, this needs to be a number. It needs to be a dollar amount. The money kind of formats with the dollar sign and the comma, if you notice that. I can also do negative numbers, I think, yeah. All right. That doesn't make sense though, so I'll just do that. Okay, and then I'm going to click File. This needs to actually have the name right down here. In fact, I can even click here and it copies that file name to my clipboard, which is based on the spec and the number. So if I zero out the number, this changed to just a 3-digit generic number, but if I actually type in the number, it tells me what the file name needs to be. Same with the spec. So that's how that works. Just a convenience tool. So I need to find CCO1 for job 1, which I have a bunch of saved files. Here it is. And boom, that worked. So I'm going to go to the log and just view that one CCO I logged. Now I'm in the CCO log, I select spec 1, and here we go. This is not that cool of log because there's only one entry, but there's sorting with these arrows up above, and there's filtering in case we have hundreds or thousands of documents. We can also print a PDF. Alright, let me go ahead and log a different document type. How about a construction estimate input? Also for spec 1, why not? We'll call this estimate number 1. I'm just going to type in some numbers here. Reference documents, I'll get back to that in just a moment. And I need to find my construction estimate number 1. Submit. Alright, we're good. Let's go to the construction estimate log and see our 1 entry. Yay. If I print a PDF, let me just do this for fun. Okay, downloaded on my desktop, so I'm going to open it up. And there it is. So not too exciting, but it is convenient when there's a lot of records. Each document type, if you haven't noticed, does have like a different icon I kind of created. They all need to be Adobe PDFs except for the email, which needs to be a .msg file. So if I go ahead and input it, an email, there's different metadata and validation for each document type. And if you notice that as the file can be named anything as long as it ends in a .msg. Whereas for all the other document types, it needs to end in a PDF. That's why I'm kind of using this generic PDF logo. The daily inspection reports, this one here is a little bit different, but here's the .pdf. It's different because there's no edit page. It's just input and log, whereas all the others have input, edit, log, serial letter, input, edit, log. So let me go ahead and go back to one I've already done. Construction cost estimate, and then I'm going to go ahead and edit this document, and I'm going to, so I select the spec in the specific CCO that I want to edit. What I can do now is I can overwrite this file if maybe it was wrong for some reason, or I can add a addendum. Is that true? Yeah, that should be true. Okay, so I'm going to add a CCO 1.1. I don't have that in my files, so I'm not going to. I'm going to just put a serial letter in. Serial letter 1 for job 1. Serial letter needs to have the word serial in it. Oh. Hold on, let me go to the serial letter log. Apparently there's already serial letter number 1 for this entry. Oh, number 1 and 3 have already been logged. Cool. Thought I deleted those out before this video. Okay, so number 1's been logged, number 3's been logged. I'm going to go ahead and update, and number 1 has an addendum. So if I click on this stack of paper icon, that means it's part of an addendum. And there's an addendum or revision number 1 as well as number 2. So I can click on this PDF icon to just open up the original version once I validate my identity. And that just is kind of a dummy PDF for now. But if I click the stack of papers, it opens up the original. This PDF icon here opens up the original, which we just opened up here. But the stack of papers identifies that, oh, this particular document has addendums or revisions, additional files. So that's what that's about. We can delete the file here. I'll delete this one. Gone. The G here is for group membership. So there's only one document in this particular group. Awesome. Let me go ahead and show you the referencing. So I can reference any other document in this spec number 1. So right now there's 1 CCO, 1 construction estimate, and 1 serial letter. Now the serial letter is this particular document of question. So if I try to update this, it's not going to actually save because it recognizes that, hey, it's itself. But I can reference the cost, the change order, and the construction estimate. And then if I save that, it should reload, and now they're saved here, and they should also be reflected in the log. So what this shows is serial letter number 1 references CCO1 and construction estimate 1. And you can see I've got a dynamic legend up here which shows all the document types and their colored little PDF icon for every document in the log, whether it's the document of the log, serial letter, or one of the documents for the log references or is referenced by. So if I go to the CCO log, I'll see serial letter 1 references this first serial letter, main menu. So that's how that works. So you only have to define that relationship once, and then it shows both directions. Okay, let me show you the group now. So I'm going to edit an existing group. I'm going to go find that one group that we just showed, and I'm going to delete the group. Okay. Back to groups. I'm going to create the group now. And it takes me to the search page. This is all the documents. We've got about 1,500 documents in here right now. Test group 1. It's going to be a private group. And I can filter. So, like I said, there's a lot of documents here. But I'm going to use a filter to only show the documents from spec 1. And boom, here they are. And I'll group the 3 of these together. And this shows the pending group up here. So if I uncheck down here, it takes away from the pending group. And I can just check all as well if I wanted. And create group. And if I want to see that group, I can click on group. And then go to, I don't think there's any public groups. No public groups yet. Private groups. Then here are the groups. Whenever a document's part of a group, it'll have this little G icon. So I can click on that G. And it will show all the groups that that document is part of and highlight the specific group of question. and then it'll show the references as before. So that's a quick video tutorial on PaperTrail so far. More features coming, and thanks for listening.